My friends on YouTube land, hey, welcome to OPW Live bonus content here at Power to the Smarks. My name is Chris. T-Bone is live down here. I'm here, of course, with one of my co-hosts, Alex. We are producing exclusive content for YouTube tonight, reacting to the main event of NXT Super Tuesday #1. Alex, how you doing?
I'm doing great on this Super Tuesday.
Super. All right, you know what? I just gotta say it. For fuck's sake, what are we doing? I'm just gonna jump right into it. We have a 60-minute Ironman match. Fatal 4-way, main event, first time ever. Literally, first time ever. Michael Cole could have had a first time ever orgasm, all right? Because it's Fatal 4-way, 60 minutes Ironman match. What are we doing that we cannot declare a winner? I am just so full of it, just, that kind of thing. What are we doing? I don't understand this.
Man, I don't know what to tell you, T-Bone. I enjoyed the ride. I don't know how I feel about the destination, but I enjoyed the ride. I can tell you that much.
I know it was. I mean, it's a cool match because 60 minutes Ironman match. But what is the point of it if we're just going to do another match next week? I don't understand what we're doing. Why couldn't Finn Balor or Adam Cole just win? And maybe the other person could have just missed the pin by a second, so we could have had the match next week if they really wanted to go that way. But have an epic first-time match. You have to have a definitive winner. WWE, Mr. McMahon, please. I know you don't run NXT. I guess I should address it to Triple H. Triple H, what are you doing?
Papa H, what have you done?
Hunter. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know.
Look, I'm just gonna say it too. I should have realized something was gonna be up when I started. I think I remember reading something before tonight saying, "Hey, this isn't the only time we're doing Tuesday night NXT either, because next week they're going it." And it's like, oh, so now they've got 2 weeks of these special Super Tuesday things to promote.
Which is
That's fine.
Like this is the thing that they sold. Like this is the thing that we rearranged our schedule tonight so that we could watch this live, so that we could do this video afterwards to put on YouTube. And 60 minutes of it's a slog, right? I love wrestling, but 60 minutes the same match, it does get to a bit of a slog. As epic as it was. I can't say like it was the best wrestling match in the world, but I wanted a conclusion. Just wanted a conclusion, a definitive
all
conclusion.
we ever ask. Or at least for a screwy finish to make sense.
Right, and I would have been fine with like a finish where so Finn Balor had the lead with 20 seconds to go. Adam Cole goes for the pin. 1, 2, time expires. Perfect. Finn Balor's the champion, but he has to defend now next week against Adam Cole.
Right.
Perfect. You still get the title match next week. You still get to advertise, hey, NXT Super Tuesday Volume 2. There is an NXT World Title match.
Yeah. But
instead we're just booking nonsense. And I know that we do, as fans and as OPW, we like to emphasize the great of wrestling. And I think overall NXT was a good show. Like the 6-man tag, the star of the show, was high energy. It was awesome. The right team won. We saw the return of Casey Catanzaro, and I even said to you in chat, like, wow, she has improved so much since the last time that she appeared at NXT. She has presence now that she didn't have before. She looks a lot faster in the ring, which I think is really important, especially since she is clearly smaller than the rest of the women. She needs to look faster. She needs to look crisper, and she's getting that tonight. Like, I'm excited to see more of her. And I was excited for the main event. We sat down and watched it, and it
was a great main event right up until the last 30 seconds, or actually, let's
20
just.
seconds.
I was
Not even
just gonna say the
last
minute.
5 seconds.
I'm just saying literally the last minute because you got, what we were. I mentioned it. I think like when we first.
Like there was tension that last minute because
Ciampa
had the ring to himself. You're like, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Then he does it, and then Finn Balor comes in and steals it, and I was like, yes, Finn Balor steals it. Amazing.
Right. Well, this is what I'm trying to get at, though. Because you asked in our Discord, like right before the main event, it's like, okay, who do you guys think has this? And I think you'll remember I said, like, one of two things is gonna happen. We're either going to have a single person get like one fall out of the whole thing after the entire, like somehow, miraculously, one fall to the whole thing, despite the fact it was promoted as an Iron Man match. Alternatively, the next best thing was going to be, oh, everybody gets a fall apiece, and then it's going to come down to the last fall. I think I had,
which is fine.
And it was really
like that's good Iron Man
funny
booking.
because I had Cole taking that last fall. You and BD both had Balor, Finn, James. You and James both had Finn Balor. I almost pulled a Kurt Angle calling him Balor again, losing it. But yes, you guys both had Balor. You and James both had Balor. I had Cole, and we were all right apparently because they both got a second fall.
Both right, but I don't want to be right like that. Right. I would have preferred just one winner.
And plus, because it was a fatal 4-way, this was something that I realized I didn't even think about it until they mentioned it on commentary. Because it was a fatal 4-way match, there were no DQs or countouts. And I bring that up because I still remember watching Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar in a 16-man Ironman match for the WWE title on Smackdown years and years ago. Like, at least a decade ago, it feels like. Possibly, yeah, at least a decade ago. I remember, like, the story of that match was Lesnar getting himself DQ'd on purpose by basically beating Kurt Angle up with a chair. But because of the damage done, he scored, like, 2 pinfalls off of Angle.
Yeah, they've done that a couple times. I do remember that happening in other Iron Man matches, which is
so
cool.
The fact that it was a fatal 4-way, I think that was my first, that was my first.
Yeah, that no one brought in weapons.
So, you could still do weapon spots. You just won't have the DQ part of that. So in theory, somebody could have just wailed on everybody else with weapons. But when you throw all,
I'm surprised we didn't see that, but I don't think it took away from anything.
It was fun. Look, again, if there's one thing to take away from that main event, it's that the main event itself was great. The match itself was great. The finish was screwy as all heck, and probably way too screwy for an NXT thing. That's probably the biggest disappointment about it is.
So the final word is I am disappointed. I don't know about you.
Well, again, I liked it. I'm okay with the finish. It's as screwy as it is. I'm okay with it purely because it sets something up. But I also do agree with you that you could have just as easily had somebody win this match, at least semi-definitively, and then still had enough screwiness to set up an actual match the next week.
Like commentary can never do the history and first time ever thing again, because they had history, they had first time ever, and they screwed it up.
I mean, we could go down a rabbit hole of WWE dropping the ball on first time evers, but I don't think you want to spend 20 more minutes.
No, I don't. Matter of fact, YouTube, thanks for hanging out. If you don't already, you can subscribe button below us or next to us. That part's unclear to me still. It'll also be somewhere on the screen. Check us out live on Thursdays on Twitch TV Twitch.tv/power to the smarks. We'll see you then.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody.